Introducing first in the blue corner. His record one defeat, weighing in the 56 kilograms, representing Crossface High Wycombe, Olly Mutch. And his opponent in the red corner, also with a record one defeat, weighing in the 56 kilograms, representing Intensity EMMAA, Badial.
Well, you can tell who the hometown boy is here. Ryan getting a big pop there in the black shorts, black rash guard in the red corner here tonight. Olly Mutch in the blue corner, red shorts, black top, as we are ready to get our second bout underway here at the EMMAA Qualifiers here tonight, coming to you live from the hangar. It's going to be a fantastic night, and we're straight on with fight number 2. Woo-yee, already trading there. Nice body kick right under the elbow, straight right hand as well. Lands crispy for Ryan. Doubling up on the leg kicks there. Here's Olly. Return there by Ryan as well. Bit of a range battle with the strike, and we talked about the traditional techniques. Done well to duck under that lead right hook there from Olly.
A lot of these athletes find it quite comfortable changing stances from orthodox into southpaw today.
I think that's something that a lot of these kids try and do in the gym these days, Steve. You know, they see them in the UFC do it. They want to replicate again the stance switching go from Olly. Helping him set up that lead hook, not landed clean yet, but giving Ryan a few more things to worry about. He's got this long, wide Thai stance. Nice. He's got some hand speed on him, Ryan.
Yeah, Badial, he's doing a great job of covering when the kicks are being thrown.
Badial, great lateral movement there, tracking Olly across the cage, who himself is doing well with his entries, being careful when he's choosing to attack and not, making sure he's always got that moment to pull out of danger.
There's a great low kick there from Mutch. He was took the leg out from underneath Badial there, putting him off balance.
Can be effective against these longer guys with those wide bases. There's a side kick, the first one we've seen it tonight. I wonder if we'll see one in return there from Badial, who's staying orthodox. That's a nice high kick, real quick there from Olly. Jabbing, circling to the right-hand side.
Great lead hook.
Yeah, gets tagged there, does Olly. Seemed to not even see that one coming. It was well set up by Badial. He covers a lot of distance with that jab. There's a level change there. Perhaps didn't really get enough under the hips there.
Well, I think what Mutch done there was he found himself getting pinned against the cage, and he reacted very well there because Badial was controlling the cage very well, started pushing him backwards, and he knew he had to get his back off the cage. That was experience from a very inexperienced fighter.
Yeah, Olly Mutch seems to be making a lot of good decisions in there, defensively and now offensively. Chaining in the grappling with a minute left in this round. We talked about the 3 minutes at amateur. The grappling can really help you win some rounds that are pretty close. Trying to penetrate with that knee in between the two legs there, Steve.
Yeah, Mutch is doing a great job here of forcing the pressure against the cage here. He could get his head up a little bit to use his head to control the jawline, just like he has done here. The underhook's good. He needs to clear his left hand. There we go.
Hey, trying to land a bit of damage here as well. He's got that right underhook under the left arm of Badial, using that to stay pinned to his man here, keep him pressed up against the fence. Still thinking about level changing for that takedown, but that foot on the outside of that right knee causing Olly some problems. He's thought about the single, but what would you suggest here, Steve?
If Olly can get... Well, he did it just as I said it. I said if he could get a bit of purchase on his hips and rotate, he would have got him down. See, if Olly's stepping his right foot in between here, oh, that's a great reversal by Badial there.
Yeah, and good job by Olly not to take damage on the break as well as they go back to the center. The crowd getting into this one, but the clapper's gone. And we will be going to round 2 in a great back and forth fight right there. What do you make of the men there, Steve?
The level of these amateurs these days is amazing. Like to me, I'm watching 2 experienced fighters here.
And
like,
they're both 0-1.
Oh man, the decision making from both of them, that's a very intelligent thing to do there by Olly. He reacted really well as he was getting pushed back against the cage.
Yeah, from Olly we saw some good shot selection, really mixing things up, switching stances, throwing the lead hooks, a couple of head kicks in there. And Badial staying long in that orthodox stance, much more traditional Thai style really, and coming with the fast hand speeds. Obviously Mutch, from the notes there, he has got K1 experience, so maybe that's why he's making these good decisions, Steve.
I think so, and I also think like the switching of the stance as well, like it gives them a lot more to think about. I grew up with a Taekwondo background, so I was very comfortable switching stances, and it does come from that more traditional martial arts like karate and Taekwondo where you do that.
Yeah, they train you in the rooms, you know, to fight from both sides. So we're seeing that come through from Olly and that K1 experience. On the other side, Badial there he has got some amateur boxing experience, and we're kind of seeing that with those long, straight punches, that snappy jab.
Absolutely. He's been doing a great job of covering, like in that Muay Thai style, like the Dutch style
Yes.
kickboxing as well.
All right, so will Olly find a weapon that lands, or will Badial keep up this pressure, stay behind the basics? Reaching with the jab right there as well. Lifting up the knee, answered by the body kick from Olly, chops low the calf. Front kick up the middle.
Yeah, Olly Mutch has got some great, he's got really powerful leg kicks there. He's throwing his shots to the inside and the outside of the leg as well.
Switched on the way in there, did Olly, and now on the back foot, switched to orthodox, lands the inside leg kick, creates himself a bit of distance.
Ooh.
Covering distance there with that 2-3 combination, but Badial's looking like he's trying to stay a bit more aware, just try and look for his moments rather than just walk forward with the pressure. Teasing here.
It's a very evenly matched bout tonight here as well. Like,
yes,
both these guys, it could go either way here.
Nice jab return there from Badial, wins the most exchange.
Oh!
Oh, what a takedown by Olly. And he gets on top in side control.
That was so well timed as well.
Lovely job to sort of sacrifice a little, but keep the attachment to the body and still land in side control, right, Steve?
Yeah, do you know what? I was going to refer to it in the first round. It would have been nice to see one of them really try to win the round, obviously with this rule set in place. And I feel like Olly's done that this round. He's really tried to win the round. He kept the strike in the pocket, saw the opportunity to get his takedown. Like we said, we've only got 3-minute rounds here, and if Olly can control the round for then he's won the rest of the round.
Nice job, steps over to Mount, now dropping down the hammer fist for the ground and pound. Lots of movement on the bottom from Badial, trying to get the hips moving, and ends up rolling to his knees. Now Olly thinking about attacking that neck.
That's a very slick back take as well there.
Rolling him out there. You like the back take, Steve?
Yeah, it was great. He needs to go back up to Mount now, just like he has. Badial done a good job of adjusting to escape the back there. But yeah, Olly's back take there was very slick.
Very high in this mount as well, with the feet tucked underneath. Going to create way less options for Badial, who almost is getting one of those arm straps.
Yeah, again with that back take from Mutch there. It was, again, very slick into that position. It's a transition that takes a lot of practice, going from mount to back to mount to back. Again, Olly's decision-making has been great so far. Yeah,
and you can see sometimes at amateur that people get carried away trying to do damage from this position and lose it, like you said. But from Olly here tonight, we're seeing him stay disciplined. Now trying to fish an arm under the neck. Can't exactly see from this angle, but looks like the right hand. Now he's gone left arm under the chin right now. Going to lock the hands together. This might be in, Steve.
Olly's also done a great job of staying on the back that time as well. Like, if you see, he's using his left leg to hook the hamstring and his right leg to hook the foot. When you're being tipped off and tripoded off the back like Badial's doing here, it's really good to keep the purchase on the hamstrings.
And some more shots here now. If you're Olly, when do you give up the submission? When do you start trying to do damage?
Well, I think he's doing a great job here. I think he wants to make sure he can land his shots.
Clapper's already gone off for the end of this round, so it looks like we will be going to a third. But a very, very close fight, and one that you probably would say Olly maybe up 2 rounds here, Steve?
Yeah, the first round was close. Olly definitely took that second. Obviously, like I said, he'd done what he needed to do to win the round there. You don't want 3 even rounds in a situation like this where the judges have to then take the decision.
Yeah, and you know, it's more than just a judge's decision here tonight, because they are fighting for a spot in the England team. So a great performance is obviously going to get you higher ranking, higher rated in the eyes of the guys who are going to pick that squad. So you want to come out and show all of your skill set, but you also want to show dominance. And that was a more dominant second round from Olly. I'm interested to see what the third round holds.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Badial will come out with a little bit more venom this round. He's going to have to. He's looking a little bit tired and slouched on the cage.
Yeah, a little bit tired, you say, from Badial there. Not wanting to look at his opponent, whereas Olly, yeah, ready to stare the man in the face the whole time. What do you think the decision is between the mentality of wanting to turn away from your opponent maybe in between rounds? Some fighters do it.
Particularly, I don't like the body language. For me, my athletes have always had to stand up straight, take a few breaths, drink some water, and not look tired.
Not look tired, that's the main plan. Well, Badial maybe giving the game away there with some body language, but we're in for the third. 3 minutes left on the clock to decide this one. And we see a turning side kick here for the first time today. Pressure from Badial in this round, you can tell. A little more pace to his movement, a little more hustle to his step.
Yeah, but Mutch looking very relaxed and composed.
Yeah, those leg kicks. And he's also, look at the evasion from Mutch. Doesn't look like he's doing too much to get out the way, but he is.
Yeah, that was a great little slip on as he was circling. He slipped the shot there. It was great awareness.
Yeah, as we said at the top on the walkout, we mentioned Badial wanted to keep this fight standing. Olly has been the one initiating these takedowns. didn't look necessarily as comfortable off his back in the second, and again, Olly now pinching that leg, trying to finish a single.
Yeah, I think it's all good and well keeping the fight standing, and that's if your opponent wants to do that.
Yeah, of course.
But then also, like I said earlier, if you have an even round standing, you've got to find a way to win the round. So you're either knocking them out, you're dropping them, or you find another way.
Badial's been put in this position against the fence. You know, he's pointing the toes in the right way, but what's he not done that's prevented these takedowns? Win the underhook battle, or?
In this position, he needs to get Olly's head up. Olly's doing a great job of getting those legs together. He needs to bring the knees together now, just like he's done. He's going to step over to mount here.
Yeah, good job. Locking the hands together as well, which means even if Badial does get back up, he might be going for a ride straight away with that body lock still in place. Olly now trying to hook the leg, stretch his man out, sit on his back, just try and crush him into the mat.
Yeah.
Oh, looking for the neck now as well.
Mutch's pressure is really good in these positions. He's got both hooks in here.
Great job with the right leg finding the second hook. Now really trying to find a home for that left arm under the neck, trying to grab the hands together. Elbow looks in position, but perhaps not completely tucked under the chin. Gonna squeeze anyway, Steve.
Badial's got his chin down at the moment, but you can see he's wincing a little bit. Olly's trying to find a way to get his hands together to get under the chin here.
Yeah, also, you know, Olly getting pushed up against the cage, perhaps doesn't have as much movement as he'd like. Can't lean back maybe to pull his man, create some angles, but still doing all he can. Got 40 seconds on the clock to try and find the finish. Badial doing a good job keeping that chin tucked though.
Yeah, but at one point there, he was using his head to start turning towards Mutch, but that's where he's exposing his neck. He's gonna have to be very careful there.
Yeah, getting more flattened out now as well. As Olly kind of digs the back hips in. Wonder if there's a transition to the body triangle.
Olly looks like he's got the hand under the chin a little bit more here.
Badial now trying to fight that neck arm, but he's just swapped hands there, now strapping the right across the neck. Badial's doing a good job with the defense here, it must be said.
Yeah, absolutely. He's done well at stripping the hands. But Olly Mutch's control has been great in those grappling transitions.
Yeah, and I think now with the final buzzer going there, all 3 rounds down, it's probably going to go by the way of Olly Mutch.
Absolutely.
Who mixed things up here tonight, had some sneaky strikes on the feet, showed some good movement, good eyes in there, good reads, good defense, but also the grappling attack.
Yeah, Olly done a great job of winning those last 2 rounds.
Well, we will have the final decision in just a moment. That was our second fight here tonight at the EMMAA Qualifiers, 15 for you. So still 13 more to come up. Ryan Badial and Olly Mutch meeting up there. Both guys 0-1 as amateurs, but both putting on a good performance here tonight. Badial coming in wanting to strike. Obviously, Olly mixing things up this evening, taking him out of his game plan. Wasn't able to get the finish, but I'm sure he's still pretty happy with that performance, as he should be, still a young man. Badial still in university, you know, we talk about the amateur kids getting the opportunity to represent their nation and showing a very high level skill set for this weight class here as well. Of course, there can only be one winner, and it all depends who impressed in the eyes of the EMMAA squad team here tonight, making those picks. Either way, yeah, definitely great experience for both guys. A learning opportunity. Badial taken somewhere he didn't want to be. Olly having to survive a lot of pressure early and use all of his striking toolkit. Mixing things up, love the stance switches. I think both men got a good chance to show what they're all about here this evening. But looks like we are just about ready for the official decision in the cage with Mr. Ricky Wright.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 have the bout 30-27. For your winner by unanimous decision, in the blue corner, Olly